Alright, hello and good morning. My name is Lory. I work here at the Digital Arts Experience. I'm the creative director, and every Tuesday I get on here and I draw something for you in Procreate. So if you don't know, Procreate is an awesome app that's $10, and it's really awesome. It's for the iPad, and if you have an Apple Pencil, even better, because it has sensitivity with pressure, pressure sensitivity, so you can press harder on the screen and you can make thicker or thinner lines if you press lighter. So here's my iPad. I just have it right in front of me, and let's select like a gray here because I'm gonna work on a sketch. So let's see here. I just looked up Growlithe Pokemon pose. I had a really good picture before, and then I had to restart my computer. So I'm gonna see if I can find it again. It was like a cute pose of him kind of like jumping in the air. Let's see if I can write jump, and let's see if I can find it again. Ah, here it is. Okay, cool. I didn't even search jump last time, so make sure my music is up. Okay. So I think that's a really cute pose, and now my pet bird is making noise. Yes. You want to come over here? I know that. Okay. So like my other videos like this, I'm going to make them kind of like a flat style. So I'm going to start with some sketch here. Lower the opacity. It's got a cute, like, triangular shaped ear. This is just a sketch, so hang on 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. What's going on? Draws a little snout. The pencil's really thick. Oh, I'm using the wrong pencil. I don't like this one for sketching, so I should have checked out before. That's okay, now we're on the right track. Maple, stop. Stop it. You have food. You have food, you silly bird. It's a little bit smaller. Is my music too loud? Alright, let's try that. Okay. He's got like a cute paws kind of lifted, like so. My bird always wants attention when I start live streaming. Stop, please, stop it. You have food. He's got a nice big fluffy tail. Alright, hang on 1 second. I'm just gonna grab him because he is being an attention seeker. Alright. Alright. Sorry about the distractions. I think I drew his head kind of small. I can go back and fix that. Stop it, please. Why are you being so needy this morning? Stop it. He always wants to be on my head. Okay. I'm gonna draw this paw here. It's on the ground. Those little toes. And there. Now, is Growlithe? He's like some sort of mix of like a dog and a tiger-looking thing. I love him though. He's like one of my favorites. And normally I love water types, but I mean fire type. It's pretty awesome. Alright, so here's my sketch. And you know what I never noticed until now? Front paws have the claws, and his back legs don't. I've never noticed that. And it only looks like his front paws have 2 claws. His back leg... Oh wait, but our canine has 3. Okay, what I'm trying to say is it looks like Growlithe just has 2 toes with like 2 little nails, and his back leg has 3 toes, as you can see right here. But then our canine has 3 toes on all 4 paws. I've never noticed that before. Right, and the other foot is back here, and he's like jumping up, and he's all cute. Yes, he's cute like you, Maple. Yep. Just like you. We're all paying attention to you. Alright, really easy sketch. So, I'm gonna lower the opacity. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna make the background, I think I might make it like a red color, because I think that might be kind of cool. You know, this is more like a pink. Well, let's change that. Maybe like, I don't know, I don't really want it to compete with this body color, so I'll just keep it like that, and we'll see how that goes. This is a color palette that I have right now that I need to switch, because that's for another project. Let's do this one, that's fine. I don't want to mess with that color palette, because it's for a project, a personal project. Alright, so let's pick an orange color. It's like a browny orange. I don't like that. I like using this one. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Maybe a little bit brighter. Something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to start to go him like this. And I've said it in the past, but I like to color them in all the way because it creates this really nice texture. If I were to just do a circle, as you can see, it fills it in really flat, like you don't get that texture, so that is why I color it in the way I do. Hope you guys can hear me in the music okay. I'm using different music, so hopefully you can hear me all right. Alright, just making sure everything is okay. I think I made him too orange. I think, you know what, I also need to bring up the brightness of my iPad so I can actually see it. I think it needs to be like duller? I don't know if that's the right word. Yeah, something like that, right? Be a little bit lighter than that. Oh, that's like pretty spot on. Alright, let's go with that. What do you think, Maple? What do you think? I'm like shaking my desk by like coloring. The great thing about the iPad is that you really don't need a fancy setup. You don't need, you know, pencils and all sorts of fancy art materials. You can just, all you need is like a Wi-Fi source if you need to look up an image. You need power, your Apple Pencil, and your iPad, and that's about it. Wow, why are you making so much noise today? One thing that I forgot to do that I always do is bring my sketch layer on top. No, I don't want to group. Bring this layer on top, and I change it to multiply so I can see it as I'm coloring. There's the end of his ear. So I'm just doing like the block coloring, like I'm just blocking him in. So I'm seeing like where my sketch is, you know, like where this ear is gonna have like some lines to define it. So that's why my sketch is really helpful. But I don't want to go in with my second color yet. I just want to do one color first. I think his head's too small, so I'm just making it bigger. Okay, and I'm just kind of like filling closer where the overlap will be. I think I made his paw too far out too. It's okay though. It's just, you know, it's my interpretation of this pose, so that is okay. I just kind of went with my own feeling on how I feel like the tail should kind of flare out like that. I'm gonna add some more little fluffies here, little pieces of fur. Alright, there we go. Oh, and we forgot his little tuft on his head. I'm just kind of outlining. Normally I would draw on Leaf, but it's so simple that it's alright. It's okay in this case. Oh, you know what? I messed that up. More like this. I'm like watching myself in the camera and I'm like pressure sensitivity. If you press really light, you're gonna get a really light line, and then if I press harder, you get a so that's what I meant by pressure sensitivity before. I think I need to zoom out and just see what I'm doing. Okay. And I'm not really going by my sketch too much because I'm kind of like, oh, you know, now I'm kind of feeling it a little bit more, and you know, I kind of different direction with the hair. Okay, yeah, that looks good. It's good enough. In fact, this part can probably be a little bit flatter. Alright. Alright, he's cute! Okay. Let's draw his eye. New layer, I'm gonna pick white. Swipe to the right on this one, and I'm going to What color is his eye? It's kind of like a gray. It's kind of like looking up. We're going to draw this part and then go back to the white and draw a shine. A shine. Why does that look really weird? Oh, I try to make it like a different angle, but I don't think it's working, so what is working on the original? There we go. Looks a little bit better. His mouth. I'm gonna draw it on a different layer. I'm gonna make it like a dark brown because I don't want it to be that color. I just kind of want it. Oh. What am I doing here? Alright, I don't like how that looks. It's like a really hard line to draw. Because he's kind of like looking up. You know, he's not straight on. He's kind of like, oh, let me do it this way because he's facing that way. Okay. I'm just thickening it up, ending it up so I can erase and make it more defined. Like so. Hold on. It's still messed up. Alright, there we go. That's a little bit better. Let's get black and let's draw his cute little nose. It sounds like Pokemon music. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Sounds like Pokemon to me. Draw a little shine there. And then what I might do, just because it's going to be kind of cute, is I'm going to go back to this brown, and I'm going to make... I know he doesn't have them, but I just think that might be kind of cute. His face is kind of messed up. Okay, let's draw the details on his ear. So we're going to go with the same brown, and I'm going to just take this in like that, color it in. Okay, and then I'm going to add some like fur. Like that. So I think that might be kind of cute. I think what I might need to do is come back here, pick this part up. Okay, like that. And for, you know, it's just about those little details. Okay, I'm gonna draw his little buzz. Oh, there's one right here. It's more like coming out like this. Okay, and on his other paw that's lifted up. Hold on, something weird is going on with this paw. Okay, back to that cream color, go back to this layer, and you can just fill those in really easily. Right, like so. Okay, now we just need to do his stripes. So I'm gonna want to draw them on his body layer. So I'm gonna go to the right, back. And so because I'm drawing on this layer and I made it, what is it called? I don't know. I'm only drawing on this layer, like what's existing on this layer. So I can't draw outside what I laid down already. Hopefully that makes sense. And I really like this kind of like sketchy look. I just think it looks kind of cool. A little bit more, not so cartoony. Okay. And this one. Okay, it doesn't have any details on this back paw. I feel like this paw is like ginormous. That's okay. Oh, there's one here too. Oh, and see, I like that because it is over this body layer, so it kind of looks like that fluff is over his left paw leg, and you can kind of see the black stripe coming through underneath it, which makes a really cool, makes it look more like, so you always want to keep in mind your layers. And if I want to erase, I have color that's underneath. Yeah, like that. And then I want to go back to the black and just kind of define this paw like that. Turn off our sketch and kind of look at him. Okay. Ooh. I need to select all of this. I'm gonna bring him to. I want to define some things on like the fluffs on his chest. So I'm gonna take this cream color. I'm gonna go slightly darker, and I'm gonna go to the fluffy layer. So turn to the right, so I can only draw on this part. Oh. Now I can kind of do something like that. Make him more fluffy looking. Okay. I can go here and just kind of do some shading. Like so. Like that maybe. No, that looks so weird. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Maybe just like that. Just underneath? No, that looks weird too. Okay, you know what? Let's just kind of like blend it out. When in doubt, blend it out, right? Okay. I just made that up. I'm just gonna erase some because I think I went too heavy-handed on the shading here. So, okay. I need to go back to that color, and I'm going to kind of go here. Okay. I'm gonna go up here to the floof. Floof on the top of his head. Kind of just go in like where the natural flow of his fur would be. Go back to this color, and we're almost done here. So, well, I see a couple more things that I want to edit, but we'll get there. So here, definitely want to do some shading. Okay, like so. There we go. And then it kind of like comes, imagine like a big fluff, and then it kind of just like comes down. I don't know what I'm saying. You know, like those, like a golden retriever, like a big fluffy tail. It's like really fluffy at the bottom, and it kind of like feathers out. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me. That's kind of what I imagine it to look like. Maybe some of you know what I mean. I'm just talking nonsense. A little really do make a difference, I think. See, just that light, the light, so much depth. Maybe I want to come back here and kind of add a little bit more. So I'm like, oh, okay, like where his paws are kind of close together might be a little darker. How it was under his belly, like that. And then like under here, where his tail is kind of hidden from the sun. I kind of want to do some shading like that. Just slight, you know, I don't really like to go too heavy-handed with it. For his body, I'm going to go here and I'm going to get a slightly darker color. I'm going to just define this leg, okay? And I'm going to shade this part of the leg. Just like that, nothing too much. Nothing too much, not too much. I can't speak today. I'm going to come here. Okay, so here I have a problem because I drew in the black, so I need to just color around it. Okay, maybe something like that. And maybe right here. Just slight, very slight. Maybe here on his ear. Because I didn't really define this part of the ear, huh? Am I missing anything? I feel like his head is really big. Oh, I know what I can do. I can take a black and I can outline. Oop. It's part of the eye. There we go. I'm ready to attack. And the very last thing that I want to do, which might be kind of fun, is I'm going to make a new layer, and alright, I'm going to try this out because I've never really tried this before. Actually, no, I did with the super. So basically, I just kind of want to make it so it looks like he's, you know, jumping or whatever. So I'm going to put this on the bottom, and then I'm going to, where is it? Go up here. I'm going to Gaussian blur. Aha. Yeah. That's cool. So now it looks like he is jumping, and he's kind of like... My proportions were all wrong. It's okay. That was still fun. I still had fun. I actually really like how it turned out. I like the colors I used. I like the shading I did. I could definitely go back and just fix up his paw because it's not the best, but I've never drawn Growlithe before and I really like this. I think it's cute. Alright, so that's it. So we're ending a little bit earlier, but that's alright. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you try out drawing your own Pokemon. If it's not Growlithe, it's Pikachu, or it's Sobble, or Scorbunny. I don't know, anything that you like. Let me know, share it with us. We would love to see it. And today is June 2nd, so that means that we have an open house tonight at 4:30. Actually, it's more like in the afternoon, not in the night. This afternoon at 4:30, we'll be doing a virtual open house. Go to thedie.com to find out more about that, where you can join in and learn more about summer camp and the coding classes that we're going to be offering this summer online. And we're going to be doing more live streams this week at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. So be sure to check that out. Hit that subscribe button so you get notified